One of the most forgotten things about barbecue, to me, is one of the most important things. The sides. I absolutely love the sides of barbecue. We talk about it all the time. Smokers are done for briskets, ribs, butts, you name it. Well, what about the incredible barbecue sides you can have? Today's no different. Smoked baked beans. We're doing it my Aunt Caroline's way. So let me show you what we're doing. Ground beef, bacon, onion, bell pepper, jalapeno, brown sugar, ketchup, mustard, little barbecue seasoning, cue that. And then the baked beans, or the beans, some Worcestershire sauce, and there's that seasoning. So before we get started, we need to prep our vegetables. Let's go. Alrighty, we got that pounded ground beef. Just throw that down on the griddle. We're using the Blackstone today, not a big deal. Just whichever one you got handy. The whole pack of bacon, I just cut in half. We're gonna cook half of this bacon on the griddle as well. The rest of the bacon will be used on top. And for the vegetables, we're really looking just to cook it as long as the ground beef goes, right? Just make it a little bit tender so it's not just completely raw in the baked beans.
So if people don't have a griddle, they can definitely do this part inside in a skillet.
Absolutely. Or you can actually, and this might be one step above, you can actually put it on the smoker. You just put a sheet tray on the smoker, add your ground beef, your diced vegetables, and then you're going to incorporate a little bit more smoke flavor. It might take longer to cook, but you're still picking up all that extra flavor. You can even put your bacon on the smoker as well. One ingredient I forgot doing to the list is apple cider vinegar. We're just going to put 2 tablespoons in there. It's really not going to matter how much you cook that bacon. I'm just looking to render some of that fat out, because once it goes in the beans, it'll soften back up, but that's the flavor we need. So then, with all that bacon grease and burger grease, turn the griddle off. Now it's just what I call the dump method. So all the ingredients are going to a bowl to mix up. Your choice of beans. It's so hard for me to pick which bean I want, so I just get all different flavors. I'm sure you have your favorite. Because they were not sweet enough, some brown sugar, cue that barbecue seasoning, Worcestershire sauce, vinegar, mustard, and ketchup. Take that bacon, give it some rough chop. And then once those vegetables have been cooked down, all that bacon grease as well. Now that all that's done, we're just going to give it a mix. We have our Traeger hovering around 365, somewhere through there. Not a big deal. We can bug it up to 375 if we need to, 350, just depends on your time frame. All right, that other half a pack of bacon, you're just going to layer it on there. These are like the best pieces. I love when this thing cools down, the bacon kind of shrivels back up and you get that. I'm gonna put these beans right over the hot part of the grill. Like I said, if you wanna go 275, you can. If you wanna go 400, you can. It's all about what time frame you're looking at. Basically, everything's cooked except the bacon. So, you know, the longer you cook, the more reduction it'll have. Obviously the bacon, you know, will cook and all that stuff. So it's really just a matter of preference, no rhyme or reason. I didn't want you to see these without licking your chops. So this is bacon, bourbon, maple, homemade cinnamon rolls that we just smoked on the Traeger. You guys can check out that video. Alrighty, I just shut the Traeger down. I have to get you the times later. My wife had to leave unexpectedly, so I'm on the phone filming and all that stuff. So that's what your baked beans should look like. Obviously, it's extremely important to let this cool. You can imagine how hot it is. I'm just going to shut the lid and let it cool while the grill itself is shutting down. And once it's cool, we'll taste it and finish the video. Alrighty, shout out to all the content creators out there that do it by themselves. It's extremely hard to film this when you're not set up for this application. Like I said, my wife had to leave suddenly, so it's just me. The beans are done. I don't want to make a mess of the beans because we're doing a whole hog in a few days, and the baked beans are going to be a side. So I am just going to show you really quick. Hopefully we can get this on camera. I'm going to steal a piece of bacon. I don't know if I can do it without stealing some bacon. Just look at that goodness right there. I hope you can see this. Let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah. And that is just fantastic. I know they're good. We make them often. So I'm going to keep this short and simple. Golly, they're still hot. They've probably cooled down for an hour and a half and they're still hot. Don't forget this recipe will be on Pellets and Pits. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. Peace. You know it's good. I make it often. It's fantastic. Smoky, spicy, creamy.